where we are right now is that ONE9 has 13 round wins over Mob. Or against Mob, I should say, not over Mob. And Mob has 18 round wins against ONE9. So, a little quick math should tell you that Mob is now up by 5 rounds. So with Mob being up by 5 rounds, it's become even more important for these next 2 games for ONE9 to not only get the win, but make it fast wins. That's the only way they're going to find success here, to take the second round. For Mob, they're just 1 game away from locking in second place. That's going to be the next game that we're going to see, and it looks like the map ban has already started. Or the pick ban, I should say. And it looks like the choice is going to be Hotel. So with Hotel chosen, that will start to load up. Keep your eye on this matchup. It's going to be a doozy. All right. And here we are. It is Hotel Trouble for the second game. We have ONE9 and Mob fighting for second place. This is what the playoff picture looks like right now. Chimera Crew and Commando Delta are decided. Mob has taken the first of the 2 games that they need. ONE9 will need to win the next 2 games, and quickly, if they're going to take second place. For Mob, it's going to be Big Body. That is Mob's controller player. FatherModz, the 120 Montana, MedTek, and Fly Like an Eagle. For ONE9, it's going to be Riot, RULEGHOST, James, TANO, and Orphic. And for ONE9, on the defense, you see they're going to go with the linen room first. This has always been a bit of a mix-up on this map, the call-outs on here, because the spawn point says linen room, but it's really the housekeeping room. You see, for Mob, they're going to have 3 using emergency entry. Fly Like an Eagle is backing up to look at the 304 balcony peak, but not... He was not looking at the other peak, which is covered, but, you know, he didn't really know that. Kind of a aggressive peak there. MedTek is going to rappel up 304 balcony. And the giveaway should be starting, by the way. I know it's a 2-minute delay, so the giveaway should have already started. Make sure you use !ZH game to enter the giveaway for the 0-hour Steam key. And the 120 Montana will get a kill on Riot. All that's left is RULEGHOST. This is not a good start for ONE9. RULEGHOST will get the 120 Montana. He's got a nade out there. Oh, it's beautiful. He gets FatherModz with that nade. Fly Like an Eagle is playing the floor below with MedTek up top. RULEGHOST is going to come up to the 3rd floor, but give us back to Fly Like an Eagle, who gets RULEGHOST, and Mob will take the first round. RULEGHOST looked like he might have been able to hold it down, but Orphic with the team kill there. You wonder how that round would have turned a little differently. Remember, it's not enough for 1-9 to get the victory in this game and the next game. They got to do it quickly. It's got to be short.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
They've got to win the game in about 7 rounds or 8 rounds, the worst case, if they're going to put themselves in a tight situation for game 3. And they start game 2 down by 1. Reminder, guys, about the giveaway. Exclamation point ZH Game to enter the Steam Key giveaway for 0 Hour. And Big Body pops up there to get RULEGHOST. That is not an easy one to do, and that's not an easy guy to get a kill off of doing it that way. FlyLikeAnEagle was really late to get that shot up there, and MedTek will get James. The situation is not looking good here for 1-9. Orphic does see big bodies on the other side of that door, and you can hear the frag being prepped, and Orphic doesn't move, and he's going to get killed. And Orphic dropped from the match. TANO and the one gets one Tony Montana, and then Eagle will get TANO back. But I think Orphic might have experienced a disconnect there. He was talking about a ping issue earlier. And the situation just seems to get worse for 1-9. Oh, Riot gets a nice peek on MedTek there. Nade goes out. You think he might pick up one there, but they are able to run and avoid it. Down to 35 health. Riot's got to take on... looks like this mob team that FatherModz is going to throw that nade out there. Riot's going to not be able to outrun it. See if Orphic is able to come back and reconnect. RULEGHOST has 2 kills. Riot, James, and TANO only has 1. I mean, the kills are spread out on both sides. When you look at Mob, it's 2 kills for everyone there, except for MedTek, who has 1. But nobody's negative on Mob.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
So 4th floor linen is the spawn for 1-9.
Going in 10 seconds.
Orphic has about 7 seconds to reconnect if he can.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
The situation looks like, as the clock ticks onward, it looks worse for 1-9 with every second. Reminder everyone about the giveaway. It's 20 minutes from when the game started, or the Streamlabs bot will keep track of that. Have about 13 minutes left on that. And MedTek is going to give his back to the bathroom, which whoever was just in the bathroom naded themselves. And we're not going to see that till the end of the round, but whoever was just in the bathroom just took themselves out. And so it's 2v4 with 1-9 having the disadvantage here. Focus on the shield. Recognizes that there's trouble on the left. TANO picks up MedTek. And then trouble in the power stairs gets taken out by the one Tony Montana. Riot comes up behind the one Tony Montana to take him out. Getting charged by the shield. Gets down just in time. And coming up the stairs is FlyLikeAnEagle to take out Riot. And Mob has swept their attacks. 3-0. Teams are swapping sides. And you've got about 13, excuse me, I said 13 minutes before. It was actually, now it's 13 minutes. Just under 13 minutes left to enter the 0-hour Steam Key giveaway. 3 kills for the 120 Montana and Fly Like an Eagle. 2 kills for everyone else on the team. FatherModz is getting his kills without using the gun. That's why you see that 0 damage, just by him having 2 kills. Or shields and explosives do not count. And ONE9 is going to try to get their replacement in the form of Lloyd, who is a name we haven't seen often. He has played before in the league. I believe I misspoke. Actually, no, I don't think he's played in the league. We have seen him before in other events, but not in the league. Orphic is struggling with the network connections in his end. We're going to try to see if they can save this season, get the defender advantage in the playoffs. And MedTek will get RULEGHOST. The best... Ooh, ONE9 will go get Lloyd. Riot gets the 120 Montana. James is focused on that bench. And Fly Like an Eagle will get Riot, who is sitting out there right by where James is, and TANO gets taken out by MedTek in the hall, and it's gonna be down to James now. This is just not the kind of game that ONE9 was looking for. James does get Fly Like an Eagle, but turns his back and gets taken out by Big Body. Turns his back on him. Maybe, I don't know if he didn't realize there was 2, or maybe he thought that the target behind him was priority. He was just kind of in a bad situation there as he just pushed in. Mob is now in a position to sweep this game number 2. With 10.5 minutes left in the giveaway, guys. Exclamation point ZH game to enter.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
So, once again, we're going to go 4th floor. We're going to see 4th floor again, I should say. Because they did
Locate and defuse the bomb.
304 last time. Big Body's watching the restaurant balcony repel. You see ONE9 is going to enter 3 through the main entrance. See, James is up there with Riot on the 3rd floor, trying to avoid the peek on the window. And Riot really should be looking above him to cover James, because that window is open. But he does see what's happening there in room 201. James is behind as well. They're hugging the wall, trying to avoid the peak right above their heads. I'm not sure who that is up there. That is Fly Like an Eagle. Oh, it's actually not open, but he was peeking through that little gap. And Riot misses the first shot. James gets MedTek and Fly Like an Eagle. Nice job by James to pick up both of those. Tony Montana will get Riot and James out there, and Lloyd just comes in a second too late. At least he gets the refrag, but not before his teammates go down. Mob is still outnumbered, though, 3v2, with FatherModz going into the closet and Big Body. He's now running out into the middle of the open there. Power Stairs has a lot of activity on it. He's on the run. TANO, good job to back up on that nade. Oh, does he? Okay, I thought that was a flash. That was actually a smoke. TANO manages to get FatherModz with the nade, and it's just going to be big body on site. And... ooh, big body gets RULEGHOST! Pushing up is TANO. He has to duck down, though, for Lloyd to get... yeah, Lloyd's now got the angle, and he will get big body. As big body gets TANO out first. But ONE9 does pick up the round, and they seem to get to this like position where they're pushed into a corner. They start to bounce back, but it's just not enough. And at this point, I'm doing quick math in my head, and that's probably sloppy. But at this point, you would think that ONE9 might be able to pull it off if they get a sweep. If they of course, if they can win this game and then sweep in game 3. But yeah, that's just
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
looking unlikely. But if you're Mob, you cannot celebrate yet.
Deploying in 10 seconds. Locate and defuse the bomb.
কাছে আসিস না মেরে ফেলবো
An interesting choice of C4 placement there. I don't think that I've really seen that much. Or ever. See how much value that brings. About 6 minutes left in that giveaway, by the way, guys. Lloyd's got trouble at the top of the power stairs. You see ONE9 is being cautious about... oh, Lloyd might just been able to see something if he went up another floor, but instead it looks like ONE9 is going to clear the second floor. With 4-minute rounds, I don't know, and on Hotel Trouble, I don't know how much time you can spend clearing floors that are not the objective. And Lloyd actually went down further. Oh, that's actually not even in the stairs. Who is that? It's probably who we're seeing through the wall there. It's probably Big Body. Yeah, this Big Body, he's in the rec room. MedTek will get Riot. And James doesn't spend a lot of time peeked out there to get MedTek. He's going to run across the 207, carefully peek it out there, and just take a couple shots himself down to 79, but gets FatherModz as Lloyd gets the one Tony Montana. And Big Body with RULEGHOST. They're getting RULEGHOST with that Deagle. Nading out to bounce, checks the right. James gets Big Body, and Fly Like an Eagle in the rec room is all that is left. This is the gym room. And there's that MedTek C4 from earlier. Lloyd is just sitting right next to it. Fly Like an Eagle's holding this angle here. If TANO pushes by, he'll have his back to Eagle, but Eagle lets the shield go by. And lets them both go by. Gonna try to get the nade. Now snapping to hear that. Looks like Lloyd will get taken up by that nade. TANO gives up the defuse. Eagle's gonna stay there in the room. Get some support from James first. TANO just wants to hold the options here for Eagle. Now spotting exactly where Eagle is. Gonna nade Eagle. And oh wow! What cover from the steel metal fitness equipment. holding the door. Defuse has started, and Eagle's gonna actually run around the shield. Oh, and TANO does manage to take out Eagle, and ONE9 gets round number 6. Eagle tried to dance around. That was a pretty creative way of thinking there. Try to get around the shield, and it looks like it would have almost worked if he was able to sprint out a little faster to get around that. Back on attack is Mob. ONE9 is defending. Mob did not lose any of their attacks. They are on the attack now. About 3 minutes left in that giveaway to enter using exclamation point ZH game.
Deploying in 10 seconds.
মেরে ফেললাম কিন্তু আচ্ছা আসিস না
ওই কুত্তার বাচ্চা কাছে আইবি না
মেরে ফেলবো কিন্তু
A little bit of a dispute going on there. As all, well, 3-2 split, no, 2-2-1 split is the spawns. Tony Montana going off the side entry. As we see FatherModz with the shield on emergency. Just runs right out there in the open. Eagle is going to peek their RULEGHOST. Will get big body. Looks like he was cutting off the rappel up front. And Eagle sees RULEGHOST, but RULEGHOST will take out 2 now. First with the entry kill, and then getting Eagle outside. As Riot will get the one Tony Montana. MedTek and FatherModz are all that's left, and James and C4 gets FatherModz. It is 1v5. ONE9 pushing for a comeback here. And doing it, but getting some big kills against Mob. MedTek's going to abandon 304 and go back out to the 3rd floor balcony. RULEGHOST is the one whole... Yeah, he hears that glass breaking, and now he's ready. He's focused. MedTek's on the run and out of energy. And RULEGHOST will go ahead and peek out to get MedTek. Nobody dies from ONE9 in that round. They all hold on to their weapons going into the next round. And in this game, that'll be the first attack loss for Mob. There is less than a minute left in the giveaway for the 0-hour Steam key, exclamation point ZH game to enter.
Use the planning table to find the bomb.
And given that the timer should probably be over before this game is over, we'll probably be able to call that winner in between game 2 and 3.
In 10 seconds. Locate and defuse the bomb.
Riot gets MedTek. Mob continues to be negative on entry here. Coming up against ONE9. And Lloyd tries to get a kill on those guys on the rappel. It does not happen, but James will get a kill. James is on the 304 balcony. But when it comes to entry, as a team, Mob is -16 entering this series, and ONE9 is -17 entering this series. So they're really close to each other when it comes to entry. Neither of these teams is that their specialty. Lloyd is just ready for anyone who pushes out of that power stairs. Says the door was open. It's FatherModz who's first. James will take out Big Body. Tony Montana. Oh, FatherModz is flashed, and TANO will get the kill there. Tony Montana gets killed by James coming out of the west staircase. Or the main stairs. Tied up 4-4. This was going to look like a sweep by Mob initially, and now it's tied as we go into the 9th round. ONE9 can take this game, and the math might still work in their favor if they get a sweep, possibly. Like I said, we got five different monitors running here. We'll be able to figure that out soon. The giveaway should be done by the time you guys are seeing this.
Deploying in 10 seconds. Locate and defuse the bomb.
Tony Montana on the approach from emergency. MedTek is on the west staircase. Yeah, so mathematically, it's possible for ONE9 to still take second place if they get the win in this round here and sweep in game 3. So they still have not technically... we still can't really call this. It's going to come down to this round, most likely. And if ONE9 takes it, they're going to need to take the next 5. James will take out MedTek. It's 4v4 now. Big Body is going to try to quick peek. And TANO and FatherModz exchange. It is 3v3. Big Body avoids getting killed, but gets hurt a lot. He's down to 36. Tony Montana's on the rappel up to the bench. FlyLikeAnEagle's on the other rappel. Got a flash 201. I don't know that James got flashed. He's not holding his hand up. Usually that's a sign that he is flashed. Lloyd gets Big Body. This is a closer round than we've seen in Mob's attacks these last 3 rounds. I should say the previous 2 rounds and this one. Eagle's gonna try to reposition himself. James has been a beast for ONE9 and a big part of this recovery for ONE9. 13-5, now 14-5. I don't know how I just gave him extra kills because I can't math. As Tony Montana gets Lloyd and then gets saved by Riot, ONE9 is going to take game number 2. We still can't call this. It's going to come down to the last game, the 18th game of the season for these 2 teams. Mob was up 4-0, and ONE9 ends up winning the next 5 rounds to take the game.